The ancient Egyptians of North Africa have bequeathed a rich legacy of monumental structures and enigmatic secrets that have remained hidden for millennia. As researchers delve deeper into this fascinating civilization, they are uncovering groundbreaking archaeological findings that challenge our perception of this mysterious world. Join us as we explore the 10 most peculiar recent discoveries in Egypt, unveiling a past more captivating than we ever imagined. The tomb of an unknown queen. A century after the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb, archaeologists continue to make remarkable discoveries at the Saqqara archaeological site. Recently, a team uncovered the tomb of an undocumented Egyptian queen, along with 300 coffins filled with extraordinary artifacts. These coffins, adorned with vivid faces and scenes from the Book of the Dead, are believed to belong to King Tutankhamun's generals, advisors, and other high-ranking figures. Each coffin is inscribed with the name of the deceased and features depictions of the 4 sons of Horus, who protect the deceased's organs, with some even having 2 lids. Inside these coffins and tomb shafts, archaeologists discovered a wealth of artifacts, including games, small figurines known as shabtas, statues of the god Tasokar, and a metal axe held by a mummified soldier. The most remarkable find was the queen's tomb, made entirely of solid gold. Known as Royal Queen Nefertiti, she is also revered as the goddess of creation and the mother of Ra, the sun god. Egyptologist Zahi Hawass highlighted the monumental significance of this discovery, noting that it redefines historical records by introducing this new queen. The challenge of deciphering the mysteries of this sovereign and the 300 coffins is immense, as most known Saqqara burials are from the Old Kingdom or the Late Period, while these findings date back to the New Kingdom. Despite the difficulties, scientists remain optimistic about uncovering more insights into this enigmatic past. The Rosetta Stone. In 1979, approximately 35 miles east of Alexandria, during Napoleon Bonaparte's campaign in Egypt, a remarkable find was made by a group of soldiers led by Pierre-François Bouchard. While excavating the foundation for a fort near what is now Rosetta, they uncovered the Rosetta Stone, a black basalt slab measuring nearly 4 feet long and 2.5 feet wide, covered with ancient inscriptions. This stone featured a decree from a council of priests affirming the right of the 13-year-old pharaoh Ptolemy V to rule Egypt. Its significance lay in its inscription in 3 scripts: Greek, Egyptian hieroglyphics, and Egyptian demotic. At the time of its discovery, only Greek was understood, making the task of decoding the other 2 languages appear daunting. However, scholars soon realized that the Greek text was a translation of the other inscriptions. This revelation enabled researchers like English physicist Thomas Young and French scholar Jean-François Champollion to decipher the hieroglyphics and demotic script. Historical evidence suggests that similar stones were placed in major temples throughout Egypt. Today, the Rosetta Stone is housed in the British Museum, a situation that has ignited ongoing controversy. Egyptians have persistently sought its return, with some historians and academics supporting this claim, arguing that repatriating the stone would honor Egypt's cultural heritage and preserve its historical legacy. Quesna Golden Tongue Mummy. In February 2021, archaeologists at the Taposiris Magna Temple in Alexandria uncovered tombs with golden-tongued mummies from the Greco-Roman era. Later that year, in December, similar burial practices were found at the Oxyrhynchus site near El Banasa and also in the Minya Governorate. Among these discoveries, they found a particularly notable burial, a man interred with gold foil chips shaped like human tongues. Remarkably, one of the tombs discovered was completely sealed and intact, unlike the first 2 tombs that had been looted but still contained 2 mummies with golden tongues and a large limestone sarcophagus. The intact tomb yielded several extraordinary artifacts, including undisturbed limestone coffins and additional golden-tongued mummies. It is believed that ancient Egyptian embalmers removed the real tongues during the embalming process and replaced them with gold to help the deceased communicate with Osiris, the god of the underworld. The Egyptians thought speaking to Osiris and seeking his mercy would aid in a successful transition to the afterlife. This discovery sheds light on ancient religious practices and continues to inform research at the Quesna site, which has been under excavation for over 25 years. The ongoing work aims to reveal more about these fascinating ancient customs and artifacts. Pit of Giant Hand. During the Hyksos period, when this northern Canaanite people ruled part of Egypt, they made Avaris, now Tel El Dabe, their capital. The Hyksos, who settled here for over 3,600 years, appointed King Kion. Under his rule, an unusual practice emerged: hands buried in the sand. This mystery persisted until 2011, when archaeologists excavating Kion's palace discovered 16 human hands buried in 4 pits. 2 pits, at the palace entrance, contained broken right hands, likely presented to the king or his officials in exchange for gold. The remaining 14 hands were found in 2 pits outside the palace. Intriguingly, only right hands were found, with no left hands present. Manfred Byatak, the excavation director, noted that each pit had a different significance. This find represents the first archaeological evidence of right-hand amputation, although ancient Egyptian texts and art mention soldiers presenting amputated right hands for rewards. No records of this practice exist in northern Canaan, suggesting it may have been adopted from Egypt or elsewhere. Researchers now look to the Egyptian Narmer palette, dating back 5,000 years, for insights into this grisly tradition and its origins. The Lost Golden City. In 1922, English archaeologist Howard Carter uncovered King Tutankhamun's golden mummified remains in a sealed tomb in Thebes, Egypt. This remarkable find was just the beginning. Fast forward to September 2020, when archaeologists began excavations on Luxor's west bank, near the Valley of the Kings, about 500 kilometers south of Cairo. Within weeks, they uncovered a 9-meter-high zigzag wall enclosing mud brick formations in all directions. This site was identified as Aten, the Lost Golden City. The city's exact size remains unknown, but hieroglyphics found there date it to the time of Amenhotep III, Egypt's powerful pharaoh. Among the discoveries were scarab amulets, bricks, vessels, colored pottery, and items bearing Amenhotep's seal. Salima Ikram, an Egyptology expert at the American University in Cairo, likened the Lost Golden City to Pompeii. The site features residential areas, a bakery, kitchen tools for metal and glass production, administrative buildings, and a cemetery with rock-cut tombs. This find offers new insights into ancient Egyptian daily life and the grandeur of a long-lost civilization. The Labyrinth of Hawara. The Labyrinth of Hawara, or the Black Pyramid of Dashur, is shrouded in mystery and ancient intrigue. Situated about 60 miles southeast of Cairo, this enigmatic site, built by Amenemhat III of the 12th dynasty, stands 75 meters tall with a 105-meter base and a 57 degrees incline. Its rugged limestone exterior evokes the feel of ancient fortresses. Discovered in 2008, the site's underground maze resembles a medieval kingdom, captivating historians like Herodotus, who described it as a complex of numerous rooms. The subterranean structure is divided into 2 sections, one for the king and another for his wives, each with distinct entrances connected by corridors. The king's chamber houses a pink granite sarcophagus with a cirque motif, while the queen's chambers contain sarcophagi, jewelry, and alabaster artifacts. Believed to have ritual significance as the domain of Osiris, the labyrinth features 12 courts with gates facing each other and both above-ground and below-ground chambers. While the upper chambers have been explored, the lower levels remain a mystery, challenging our understanding of ancient history and inviting further investigation. Dendra light. Based on insights gathered from various discussions, it has been proposed that the ancient Egyptians could have potentially possessed electric lamps predating Thomas Edison's invention of the light bulb by many centuries. Among the compelling pieces of evidence, the temple of the goddess Hathor at Dendra stands out as a repository of exquisitely preserved carvings and hieroglyphics from antiquity. One specific aspect within this temple draws particular attention. It seems to depict what can only be described as rudimentary forms of illumination. A cable is depicted running along the floor, connecting to a lotus base, which in turn is linked to a sizable glass vessel containing a filament resembling a snake. Strikingly, this portrayal bears an uncanny resemblance to a Crookes tube, an apparatus utilized during the early exploration of cathode rays and electron streams. It's worth noting that a Norwegian electrical engineer was the first to identify these intriguing parallels. Additionally, the nearby inscriptions mention the light of the creator god, providing corroborative weight to his hypothesis. As we delve deeper into this captivating narrative, it becomes apparent that this revelation stands as a testament to the remarkable ingenuity of ancient civilizations. Secret chamber discovered inside the Great Pyramid. The Great Pyramid of Giza, an iconic ancient marvel, continues to fascinate researchers today. A recent breakthrough by the Scan Pyramids team has revealed a hidden corridor beneath the pyramid's north face. This corridor, believed to be the original entrance, was discovered using advanced cosmic ray muon radiography and an endoscopic camera. The passage is large enough for several people, sparking speculation about its purpose, perhaps an assembly area for pharaohs. Christian Gross from Technische Universität München points out that the corridor's unique structural features are similar to those above King Khufu's burial chamber and in the Mitam Pyramid. Sebastian Procurer, who shared the first endoscopic images, found no signs of human activity, suggesting the chamber has been untouched for decades. The team plans further scans to uncover more of the pyramid's secrets. I hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more educational content like this. Thanks for watching.